Play on Nintendo Switch.
It should be noted it's very cool to see it coming to the Switch. So I'm glad it's not for me, even though I'm an FPS fan. It's not for me, but it's very cool to see. All right, what you got?
How's it going so
What you
far?
got?
There's still a little bit more to show you in today's
He said a little bit more, not one more thing. He said a little bit more.
Next, please take a look at this.
You smirking? He's smirking. I can't. There's no way. Here we go. Here's
Hello
Zelda.
there.
Okay.
I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of
It's
the
gonna be
Legend
all
of
Zelda. That's
series.
okay. Calm down.
I'm sure a lot of you saw me and thought there might be news about the sequel to The Legend of Zelda.
Oh,
Breath of
shut
the
up. There
Wild.
is.
Unfortunately, we don't have anything to share
Liar.
right now.
No way. I don't believe you.
We apologize.
No way.
Development is proceeding smoothly, and we should be able to bring you some new information this year. For now, we'll have to ask you to wait just a bit longer.
So here's Wind Waker and Twilight Princess and a bunch of games.
While
Weird.
you're all waiting, however,
Weird.
this Legend of Zelda game will be coming to Nintendo Switch. Please take a look.
Is it Skyward Sword finally? It's Wind Waker. Wind Waker. No, it is Skyward Sword. I knew it. I knew it, dude. I've been saying it for years. I've been saying it for years. It looks great. Everyone's like, it can't be done. And I'm like, yes, it can. I said that so many times. I said it could be done. It doesn't look like they changed any, like, lighting or any of that stuff. It's just HD, but it does look beautiful. Dun, 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 dun. I freaking love this game. Wow, they did it. The Mad Lads did it. There's still 7 minutes, yo. There's still 7 minutes. Thank you.
What you've just seen is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
How
This
are they
game
going to do it?
originally released in 2011 on the Wii console, and now it's coming to Nintendo Switch. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword featured a control scheme in which players would use the Wii Remote Plus controller as a sword and the Nunchuck controller as a shield. With the increased processing power of the Nintendo Switch system, the controls here are smoother and even more intuitive. And we've recreated the controls for the sword and the shield here by having the player
I
hold
said it! I
the
made a video about this.
The Joy-Con controller in your right hand is the sword.
It's so odd. No one thought they
Swing
would
to
do it,
have
and I was
free
like, they're
swinging
gonna
sword
do
in the
it.
game. The Joy-Con controller in your left hand is the shield. By lifting the controller, you can raise the shield to block enemy
I'm so
attacks.
excited. I'm so excited to play this game again.
You can perform other actions like using both controllers to wield a bow and arrow.
That's
These
cool.
physical movements add a sense of urgency and tension to combat.
Now the rope.
But we've also made it possible to play the game with button control.
I knew it!
To ensure it can be played in handheld mode or on the Nintendo Switch Lite system.
Dude, I
After
said
mulling
this!
over how to assign different gameplay elements to different buttons, we decided to apply the sword motions to tilting the right control stick. Tilt the stick down when you want to swing the sword downward.
It's so obvious.
Swing to the right, to the left, or diagonally. Just tilt the stick in the respective direction.
I bet it's awesome.
Here's something else we've been working on. Specially designed
Ooh,
Joy-Con controllers.
I'm finally gonna buy a
The right
new
Joy-Con
pair
controller
of
is themed after
Joy-Cons.
the Master Sword, while the left features a Hylian shield motif. The
Yo.
Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, as the game depicting the earliest story in the Legend of Zelda timeline, details the events around the creation
my
of
God,
the
so
Master Sword
cool.
itself. We hope that people who played the original game on Wii, and those playing it for the first time, will enjoy discovering the origins of the Legend
Love
of
it.
Zelda.
Love it, love it, love it, love it. They said it couldn't be done. Rob said, that's
Legend
my
of Zelda
birthday!
Skyward Sword HD
That's my
releases July
birthday!
16th.
That's coming out on my birthday, yo!
Following
What?
this Nintendo Direct, you'll be able to pre-order the game on
Get out of
Nintendo eShop.
town!
And the specially designed Joy-Con controller.
You guys are
will launch on the
welcome,
game's release
because I
date
think I'm one of
from
the few
local
people who
retailers.
helped will this
Many
into
of you may
existence
already know this,
by
but The Legend of
stating
Zelda Skyward
that this was
Sword
possible.
the last original console game prior to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game, and it was still following the established conventions of The Legend of Zelda. However, it gave a glimpse into many features and innovations that would eventually be adopted in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Using
That's
the
true.
sailcloth to descend in midair, a stamina gauge that depleted as you scaled walls with vines or ran. Even the concept of collecting items to upgrade gear. I hope those of you who've played The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will give this game a try as well.
Oh, I'm so excited. This game is great. The swimming is hard. The swimming is actually very hard in that game. That's okay. So this is the thing.
Please look forward
Maybe
to
they're
The
gonna have
Legend of
one more
Zelda
thing here.
Skyward Sword HD.
Well, what did you think?
I think you got
The
one more
Legend
thing.
of Zelda Skyward Sword has been optimized for Nintendo Switch. It includes intuitive motion controls
I
and
knew
button
it.
controls by tilting the
It's
right
coming out
control
on my
stick.
birthday.
Okay, the next game will be our last announcement for today. Please take a look at
What are you
this.
doing? Oh. Is this like 1-2 switch or something? Splatoon. That's cool. I'm excited, I promise, but I was like, what if they do it? Then that's okay, no Metroid. Splatoon 3, I'm sure. This is actually really great. So that's cool. Maybe it's like an adventure game? I actually would love it if it was an adventure game. Maybe, I think it is. Or it's probably just a mode for the new game. Thank God I barely remembered to bring up Splatoon at the end of my predictions video. I mean, I love Splatoon, so this is exciting. If it's not fair to the game that I was like hoping it would be Metroid and it's not Metroid, so it's like I'm not jumping out of my seat. Because honestly, like I love Splatoon, so I'm very excited for whatever the hell this is going to turn out to be. This trailer's weird. So yeah. Yeah, and now it's just going to be regular Splatoon. She had a bow and arrow, though. That was kind of cool. Splatoon 3. Very cool. Oh, can you fly? Dude, the music is so good. It's cool. I love Splatoon, man. Bring it on. I don't really know what the purpose of that whole beginning thing was, unless there's like a different, like an adventure mode. When is it? May? Back into the ink. Oh, next year. That's okay. Well, still 45 seconds. What are you doing? I'm sure it's over.
What you've just seen is the latest installment in the Splatoon series, Splatoon 3. This game is scheduled to launch in 2022, so it'll be a while. We hope you'll stay tuned for more information at a later time.
They tax me. They tax me so.
Today, we showed you a sampling of games coming to Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
A variety of games are in development. And we look forward to sharing more news with you in the future. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
It was good, you guys. It was a very good Direct. I mean, 50 minutes of games. You cannot complain. You can't do it. It's not possible to complain about that. I shouldn't say that because I'm sure a ton of people are out there complaining, and that's fine. I mean, quick thoughts, because I'm going to obviously record just an actual video talking about it. I guess I just said what I thought. Like, it was a good Direct. It was even a really good Direct. I mean, that's a lot of stuff we just saw, and there's a couple things that got me very excited. Again, Mario Golf and the Project Triangle strategy is very cool. And then Skyward Sword and Splatoon. That's awesome. Skyward Sword, bro. I can't believe it. They actually did it. But it's like I'm surprised because I can't believe they did it, but I'm also not surprised because I've said for like 2 years that I think they could do it and that they probably were going to. Like, I believed in it for a long time. So that's just really cool. And again, I mean, I can't get over the fact that it's coming out on my birthday. Like, how random is that? So, good Direct. Boy, it feels good to have those back. Thank you so much, Nintendo, for coming back to do this stuff. I'm sure that around May or June, we're probably going to get another one. That's my prediction for now, but who knows? We'll have to see how it goes. And, no Metroid, but that's okay. Like I said, if there was no Metroid, I was prepared for it, and I still think we're going to get Metroid this year. It's only February. This wasn't the one and only time to hear from Breath of the Wild 2, which they didn't talk about, or from Metroid. They're waiting till later in the year, I think, to do both of those. Maybe because they're going to do an anniversary direct for both of those franchises. And maybe that's where they want to show Breath of the Wild 2. Makes sense to me. So this was a lot of fun. Thanks for watching. Feels great to have Directs back, and I'll just see you guys on a regular video sometime. So that's it. Bye-bye.